Okay, this is trickier than it looks. So here we are. And we are so excited. We're sorry we're a few minutes late, and we're ready.
Hi again. So this is Irina McGrath.
I'm Michelle Shory, and we have our coffee finally, and we are ready to go. We have a ton of tech tools to support comprehensible input and scaffolding for English learners, and we are excited to show them to you.
So we're going to begin our presentation with the definition of comprehensible input because of its importance to language learning. Comprehensible input is not only about the choice of words that the teacher uses to facilitate EL's learning, but it's also about various types of scaffolding. In today's presentation, Michelle and I will share some tech resources that can be used as great scaffolds for students in any classroom.
So what is a scaffold? WIDA categorizes scaffolds as graphic, sensory, and interactive. These scaffolds can be in the moment or pre-planned. A really skilled teacher can pre-plan scaffolds, but can also jump in the mix and add additional scaffolds as needed. Scaffolds should be temporary, and they should decrease over time.
The first scaffold we would like to introduce you to is closed captioning. Closed captioning improves comprehension, retention, and focus for all students. In order to activate closed captioning, you will need to click on Present, and then you will need to click on Captions right here at the bottom of the screen. And it takes a second, but oh, here we go. And it should, well.
Our share button's over there. Let's see.
It's actually broken, I think.
There we go.
Here we go. It's working now. Yes, once you click on the share button, voila, your words come alive. I think we're going to keep it on, right?
Yeah.
So everyone can see what we're saying.
That's good. And Irina, can you go ahead and can you tweet our link? Because this is still under test. This isn't the original one. So if you tweet that, people can jump on maybe.
It's the one I took a picture of.
Yep. Yes, so we're going to do that.
I
so
sent
people
it to
can join.
Jen.
So maybe we can tweet that so other people can see it.
Sure. That sounds good.
Another tool that we can use is YouTube. And you guys know that YouTube is an excellent way to hook students. It's a great way to build background knowledge and to provide some strong sensory scaffolding. There are a couple of quick hacks to make the comprehensible input even more comprehensible. You can add captions for multimodal support and slow down the speed of the video to allow additional processing time. So let me show you how that works. I'm going to go ahead and play a video. And if you notice this little cog right here, you can adjust the speed. And so Irina and I think 0.75 is a pretty great speed. It still sounds pretty natural, but we'll slow it down just to make it a bit more comprehensible for students. Also, you can turn on closed captions as well to give that multimodal support. So we think that by using YouTube videos to engage students, but then thinking about how you can adjust them is a great way to provide comprehensible input. That's a strong sensory support.
6 still alive today. The most numerous subspecies.
Okay, and voila.
Google has done an amazing job of improving its Google Translate app. You can access it on your computer or phone. The app translates between 103 languages by typing, 59 languages with no internet connection. It also allows you to have bilingual conversations between 32 languages.
Irina and I love conversation mode, and you can use this on your phone and go to the Google Translate app and then go to the conversation mode. And this is a demonstration that Irina and I did, and we'll give you the link to this presentation so you can watch it. But in this clip, Irina plays a Russian mom, and I play a teacher who only speaks English and doesn't understand Russian. For the sake of time, we won't play the video, but you'll have access to this in our slides, and it's great to watch. And Irina, wouldn't you agree that it was really good?
Yes, it worked perfect. Yes, it's an excellent app.
Okay, another tool we like is on our website. And Irina, do you want to tell them a little bit about the personalized dictionaries?
Yes, we love this particular scaffold. Michelle and I created these dictionaries for everyone to use. So in order to access them, you will need to go to our website, bit.ly, ELL 2.0. And once you're there, you will need to select the Personalized Dictionaries tab right here on the left. And then click here for a copy. Make a copy. And this is the document that you can, if you're using Google Classroom, you can upload it into your Google Classroom and share it with your students. And what your students will do, they select the language they speak. For example, Russian. I speak Russian. Russian is my first language. And once they click on Russian, they will be able to create their own personal dictionary. So it will force them, it will ask them to create a copy. And here it is. Students can type any word they want to know. For example, dictionary. Click enter, and the personalized dictionary will translate it for them.
Okay. We also created a translation tool, and you'll follow similar directions for using the translation tool. But basically, what you'll want to do, I'll go back. With the translation tool, you can put in one word or a phrase, and you get instantaneous translations for that word or phrase. So follow similar directions, click on our website, go to translation tool, make a copy. And this is great for direct instruction when you want to just share a word, with all of your students at the same time. Okay, we really like voice typing as well. And this is actually in Google Docs, and it's also in Google Slides. And voice typing, you'll want to think about this when you use it. It's not perfect for all students, because if students are beginning English learners, it's possible that the software would have some difficulty understanding them. Voice typing might be a better fit for students typing in their native language. But it might also be interesting for students to use voice typing on their own to practice pronunciation in English. And Irina and I both have examples from our daily lives where voice typing has gotten tripped up by things we say, just because we both have accents.
Yeah, so when I tried to use it with my Russian accent, sometimes the app did not recognize some of the words, but for the most part, it worked.
And also, Translate Document does just that. It will make a copy of a document in another language. Interesting fact, according to Wikipedia, over 200 million people use Google Translate each day. So I'm going to show you how we can use voice typing. So quick trick, you can type in docs.new to create a new document. And what I'm going to do is go to the Tools button, and I'm going to just speak. Might take a minute because I have the microphone, but if you go to Tools and Voice Typing, there we go. I'm going to click, and you can change the language right here. You can click and you can go ahead and it will type as you speak. Again, this is great for native speakers, and think about students who this might work for as well. You can also go into Tools and you can click Translate Document, pick a language, the Arabic, and voila. It will do just that. It will take that document that you just created and translate it in its entirety. Okay, so we really like that one.
So our next tool is a Read Aloud Chrome extension. There are numerous extensions, but personally, we like the Read Aloud a text-to-speech voice reader. This is how it works. You will need to go to Chrome Web Store, search for this extension, and add it to your Chrome. We already have this extension added. Then find a page you want your students to listen to, for example, CNN. Then and it will read aloud to your students.
1. What's the matter with moving these workers? Analysis. Facing the ultimatum of moving from DC to Kansas City or lose. Facing the ultimatum of moving from.
All right.
Another tool we really hope you take a look at is Class Geo Maps. And this is actually in Data Studio. And Data Studio is a Google application that was intended for businesses, but it actually has a lot of nice educational applications. For example, you can make a geo map or class country map that can easily be updated or shared on your class website, school website. And you notice on the screen, you can see countries represented. And that pulls from Google Sheets. So if you're interested in creating a digital class map with your students, check out our step-by-step directions here. Data Studio is an application that you can find in your waffle, just like Sheets, Docs, Slides, etc.
Thank you, Michelle. So you can find these and many other useful tools and resources on our website, bit.ly ELL 2.0. Feel free to browse the site, download any resource you find helpful, use it as is, or modify it to meet the needs of your English learners. Michelle and I believe in innovation and sharing, and that is why we chose George Cours's quote for our welcome page. When we see sharing as something that both supports and pushes us to be better, the big winner will always be our students.
We would love to learn with you. Please follow us on Twitter so we can follow you back and learn from you. Here's where you can find today's slides. You can go ahead and find them at virtual tech at that bit.ly, and it is case sensitive. And then also you can find all of the resources we shared with you today at our bit.ly ELL 2.0. And we are so happy that you were here, and we're sorry for the technical glitches at the beginning, but we would love to show you that. And Irina, I think we have 1 or 2 minutes. Should we show them a few things on our
Yes, we
ELL
can do that.
2.0?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So let's go straight to our site. Here we go.
And one of the things that Irina and I are really passionate about during the school year, we share resources with you every week. We produce something new. One that was really popular was the Can-Do descriptors. I know a lot of you use the WIDA Can-Do descriptors in your state. And here's something we made in Google Sheets so you can access all of those key uses because they're pretty overwhelming to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Another tool that we really, and it'll force you to make a copy, just like our other tools.
Yes.
We also are proud of this one. We have a lot of great ideas. We think they're great ideas for summer of ways that you can refresh and recharge. Do you want to make that bigger?
Yes, absolutely. As you can see, there, here we go. Let's go to the next slide so you can see the link. So if you want to learn about sketch notes, it's right here. Or listen to great education podcasts, we love them. And that's why we wanted to share them with you. There's also a link to listen to non-education podcasts or practice yoga.
Very cool. So go ahead and check out all of those links. We're pretty proud of those. Like I said, we work really hard to update those during the school year. Let me go to the main page. There we go. We also have, reading strategies for you. And we worked hard to think about things to build background knowledge. So we have pre-reading strategies, during reading strategies, and after. And I don't know, is anybody teaching summer school? I am. I think games for learning is going to be a really popular one. Let's click there. That's another one you probably want to check out just to mix things up. So we would love to know, do you have any questions for us? Mr. Courtney, do you have some questions? Mr. Mateo, do you have questions?
And if you don't have questions for us now, please feel free to tweet, DM us, or email us any questions you might have.